guys, welcome back to B-Sax Pro. I'm Mike Brown and today I've got a really exciting new testing video for you. So this is a world exclusive. No one's seen this horn before, so I'm pretty pleased about getting to get my fingers on it and my chops around it. And this horn is from a fantastic producer called Trevor James. Trevor James, or TJ as they're known, produce a really wide range of horns. They're a UK manufacturer, and all the horns are set up back here in the UK, so they get a real kind of level of quality control about them. Anyway, they take horns all the way from a beginner level straight the way through to pro level horns. The particular piece I've got today is a soprano saxophone, and it's from their SR range. The SR range is their kind of intermediate range. It's really good for people who are moving on from their first beginner horn, or perhaps for a pro player or semi-pro player who's looking for a backup horn or a secondary horn that's not going to kind of break the bank, but is still going to play beautifully in tune and be really comfortable to play on. This particular SR that I've got hiding just behind me here is a copper body piece. So it is 85% copper. There hasn't been a saxophone produced like this from TJ before, so it's a really interesting little piece, and it's a one body sop. So let's take a little bit of a closer look at it. Right, so here we have the Trevor James SR copper body soprano. So as you can see, it's a one body piece. I prefer those pieces because they seem to blow a little bit more freely for me, and I have less tuning issues on them. But they do produce two body pieces as well, with kind of curved necks and straight necks. This one, however, is a one body piece, as you can see. It's made out of copper, so you get that lovely warmth, 85% copper in this body. So that's going to give you really gorgeous overtones and warmth in the sound. They've gone for a slightly larger bore on this instrument, and that's going to allow you to pull out more of those colours and definitely get those overtones ringing, but you're still going to keep that nice kind of slightly nasal centre that you get with a straight soprano, which I'm a huge fan of. It kind of defines the soprano sound for me. As you can see, they've got some gorgeous touches on the keys. These ones are made out of abalone. Okay, really pretty, and you get a lot of different kind of shades of blue and green in there. It's very comfortably set up, particularly for me, as I have played on a Mark VI soprano for years, and its key work is based around that. So I'm very comfortable on the palm keys, and all of the fingerings seem to sit right there on my fingertips. You know, I don't have to reach for anything, I'm not jumping for anything. Particularly, I really like these knuckle keys just here. They're really nicely ergonomically curved in. And then finally, we have some lovely engraving on it as well. Now this is machine engraving from the factory, but nonetheless it still looks fantastic, and really makes the horn kind of stand out. They also come included with a nice basic mouthpiece. Decent quality mouthpiece is going to be absolutely fine to get you going. Chances are you probably will move off it, but it's really nice to get a mouthpiece in with the soprano, so that way you can blow it the second you get it in your hands. Also comes with just a good quality 2-screw ligature and a cap on there. And as you can see behind me there, you've got the Trevor James case. Let's give it a little pick up and move it over. So these cases are really well made. They're actually ProTech cases, and they've just been branded Trevor James, so you're getting a ProTech quality case when you purchase one of these horns, which is a really good kind of bonus point to get, because quite often the cases that kind of intermediate or basic sopranos come in are a little bit flimsy. This is not the case. Really comfy, backpack straps, shoulder straps, everything you need. Okay, so really worth bearing in mind that you get a quality case with it and a quality mouthpiece setup as well. Right, I think I've covered most of it. The only thing I've kind of missed out on is that you get these lovely blue steel springs. Now the benefit of them is that they're nice and responsive, and they're also not going to rust or degrade. I think I've covered most of the waffling bit, or the talking bit, that I can. How about we give it a bit of a blast? So here we go, here's the fun bit. I get to give it a nice blow for you, and as far as I'm aware, I am the first person outside of the Trevor James company to ever give this a blast, so I'm pretty excited about it. Let's see how it plays. is a soprano. First initial reactions are it's got that beautiful core sound that I'm really looking for. As you can see, I've got sitting behind me here my old Mark 6, which I've got to be honest, I'm absolutely in love with. But this still retains that beautiful core sound. It's got a lovely weight to it, and it's really what I look for when I'm playing a soprano. It's got a nice kind of punch to it, but there's still warmth behind the sound. It's not just that kind of upper end nasal effect you get. You still get a beautiful warmth to it, and you could hear lots of overtones ringing off it. The tuning was really comfy on it as well. The Mark 6 I've got sitting behind me is a little bit hard work. I have to really focus on my tuning. This one seemed to blow really simply. The soprano is notorious for being tricky to tune. So it's really nice that basically you put your fingers on the keys and the note you're expecting to come out comes out. Right, let's give it a blow from kind of the bottom to the top of the horn and see how it kind of works out there. Yeah. Nice clarity, top to bottom, no problems whatsoever. Played the bottom end really nicely and didn't thin out in the middle, which can happen with the sopranos. I'm going to now try a little bit of altissimo on the soprano. This is going to probably make all the cats in your neighbourhood just absolutely lose their minds, but let's give it a go anyway. I know not many people play altissimo in the soprano, but it's good to see how stable this horn is. Jumps up there absolutely fine. Lovely. Yeah, really kicks up into the higher end. So if you ever do want to just drive your neighbours wild, it can do that as well. Right, so let's try another little bit of music. This time I might do a bit of improvising for you and see how my ideas flow through this.